on, guys? Robert the Brown B here, back with another video. And in this video I want to address the beginners, so the people that are just starting out and they're in their first 6 to 12 months of training, as well as the people that have been lifting for a while and are not happy with what they see in the mirror. They're not happy with the results. And the first thing that I want to say about training for beginners is that it's a linear progression. And what does that mean? That means that in the first year you should see results each and every week, one way or another. And if you're not seeing results each and every week, that means your programming is off. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. In my opinion, the best training split and the best training routine they can possibly do, especially for a beginner, is a full body workout 3 times a week, doing compound lifts such as the squat, bench press, deadlift, chin-ups, pull-ups, and things like that. And here are my reasons why I believe this is the way to go and this is the most optimal way for beginners especially. All right, so the first reason why full body workouts are the way to go is because you want to learn the movement patterns correctly from the beginning. And full body workouts allows you to train that main lift, your squat, bench, deadlift, pull-ups, chin-ups, and things like that 3 times a week. So the more practice you have doing something, the better you're going to become at it. And you want to learn the movement patterns correctly from the start, because I see a lot of people in the gym who have been lifting for many, many years and are not seeing results simply because they're doing the movement incorrectly and they're not even aware of it. When you do something for 3 years, 4 years, for example, incorrectly, your mind and body automatically goes and does that movement that way. And you're not even aware of it, so you can't even change it. It's a lot harder to change and reprogram yourself after 3 years of doing something a certain way rather than getting it right from the start. So focus on getting the movement patterns correctly from the start, and full body workouts allows you to train that 3 times a week. And like I said before, the more practice you have doing something, the better you're going to become at it. The second reason is that your body is not able to handle that much volume just yet. So because your body is not able to handle that much volume, there's absolutely no reason to waste a full workout, a full day of training on one body part, for example. There's no reason for you to have an arm day in the beginning, because your arms, for example, can only handle about 5 pounds, or can only need about 5 sets of stimulation to grow. So there's no reason to utilize a full workout on a certain muscle group. It's much better and much more efficient to use that full workout and that time to engage your full body. And by doing full body, the more often you do it, the more you train it, the more muscle you're going to get and the more results you're going to get. So use that time efficiently and train your full body rather than taking 1 full hour and training your pecs, for example, when they don't even need that much stimulation to grow. Don't rush your gains and don't rush your situation. A lot of advanced guys would die to have a linear progression. So embrace where you are and start small. Start where you are. And let's say your pec can only need about 5-6 sets of working sets to grow and progress. We use that. Start with 6 sets and each week add 1 set, add a couple of sets depending on how you feel, and move up from there. As long as you're seeing results and as long as you're seeing progress, that's all you need. You want to focus on progress, okay? As long as you're moving forward, that's all you want. Do not rush your results and do not rush your biology, because at the end of the year, you're still only going to be able to pack about 10, 12, maximum 15 pounds of muscle. So by doing more right now, you will not rush and you will not gain more muscle mass at the end of the year. So take advantage of each step and make the most out of it and gain the most out of your time in the gym. All right, the third reason is recovery. And this is one of the most important points when it comes to programming. If you're not recovering in time, a lot of people will say that it's your nutrition and your sleep. And those are valid points. However, programming is the #1 thing that will affect your recovery. So if your program demands too much out of your body and is simply too intense, no amount of food or no amount of sleep will help you recover in time. And you will eventually burn out. And the main reason, the purpose of having a good program is to ensure progress without burning out. And full body workouts allows you to work out 3 times a week, which will give you enough stimulation to progress while allowing you to recover 4 days a week. And that will be enough and plenty to grow and ensure that you're coming fresh and recovered for each session, so you're able to give your all and have a linear progression up until even a year. So that is the reason why full body workouts are the way to go when it comes to recovery, is because you want to make sure that you come in 100% each and every session, and you want to make sure that you give your all in that sense. And when you give your all 100%, you want to make sure they have enough time to recover, so you're able to give 100% the next session, and so on and so forth, up until a year. Until that's usually when people hit a plateau. All right, the fourth reason is you want to build a strong foundation from the beginning. All the people that you aspire to look like or be like have built a strong foundation first. Alright, so you must do the same thing. Full body workouts 3 times a week allows you to do your compound lifts 3 times a week. The more you do them, the better you're going to become at it. The more you progress at those lifts, the stronger your physique will become, and the stronger foundation you're going to have built for yourself. So that's what you want to focus on. You want to build a strong foundation at first and focus on that, and worry more about isolation exercises and tweaking your physique after that. Right? So dedicate your first year on building a strong, solid foundation, a foundation that you're able to build upon years to come. And then after that, you can focus on tweaking and changing your physique however you want and build on top of your foundation. And full body workouts allow us to do just that. Allow us to train your compound lifts, your big movements, and build a strong foundation for yourself. And then after that, you can use more isolation exercises and things like that. In the beginning, I'll stay away from isolation exercises and get the most bang for my buck, so to say, out of the compound lifts and get strong at those. All right, the fifth reason is that you want to pack the most amount of muscle possible. And the way you're going to do that is by doing compound lifts. Compound lifts involve more than one muscle group in each movement. And the more often you can perform that movement and you can get stronger in that movement, the more muscle mass you're going to build. You're not going to build the most amount of muscle possible by doing isolation exercises. Right? Leave the isolation exercises for later on once you have built a strong foundation. For now, focus on your compound lifts and get as strong as possible at those to build a strong foundation and build the most amount of muscle possible, because it utilizes the most amount, a lot more than one muscle group. All right, so get strong at squats, bench, deadlift, chin-ups, pull-ups, and things like that. All right, guys, so those are 5 reasons why the full body workouts are the way to go and the most optimal, especially for beginners. So save yourself a lot of time and a lot of wasted time and effort by sticking to the right program, which is the full body workouts 3 times per week, which allows you to train your compound lifts very often and get as strong as you possibly can at your main movements, at the basics. And it also allows to recover in time, so you're able to actually grow and get the most out of your lifting in the gym. Also, do not rush your situation. I know that you're eager and you see all these new gains coming in and you see your strength and you get really excited. However, do not rush your training. You do not rush your biology, because you're not going to be able to pack more than 12-15 pounds of muscle mass maximum if you do everything right your first year. All right, so training more and harder and putting 50 pounds on your deadlift in 2 weeks will not get you more muscle mass or more strength in the first year, because you cannot outdo your biology. All right, so stick to the program and focus on progress. As long as you're progressing each and every week, you are on the right path. You're doing very, very well. So focus on the progress and long-term gratification. Don't worry about hitting that 225 bench that you want to hit right now. All right, as long as you're putting on 5 pounds a week, you're going to hit that eventually. Right? If you go too fast, too soon, you're going to get discouraged. You're going to stop lifting altogether. You're never going to hit it. So stick to the program and focus on progress. And as long as you're progressing each and every week, one way or another, you're doing a very good job. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Share my music.